How's your wind?
Inhale every puff.
Hey, come back here. You're making me look silly.
Did you make reservations at the Penguin Club for after the show?
No, I thought we'd stay home tonight. We've been out every night this week.
There's time enough for that when we're too old to go out.
Besides, Jimmy's all alone. It's no good to leave a kid alone so much.
Get him a nursemaid or something.
Oh, honey, why don't you learn to like him?
Sometimes I think you married me just to take care of your kid.
Oh, now you know better than that. You knew about Jimmy when we got married. We have to do something for him.
Billy and Shemp are doing a good job mothering him. He doesn't need us.
All right. Come on, get up.
No rustling on the feet.
Better take another bow, boys.
That's petty larceny.
Oh, we deserve it. She isn't Jimmy's mother. You think she'd be crazy about the kid?
She's crazy about one person, herself.
I feel sorry for the boss. It kind of puts him in a spot.
I wonder how long they'll stick together.
She knew he had the kid when she married him.
He must have played her a dirty trick or something.
Why do you say that?
She married him, didn't she?
Sure, she wanted to get even with him. What are you talking about?
Did you see the fur coat he bought her?
No. The way she treats Jimmy, I can't imagine that skunk and mink. Really had me fooled with that new ankle drop you did.
You wowed him with it.
Hey, do you mind stopping in on Jimmy on your way home? Bill and I are going to be a little late.
We'd love to.
We're crazy about the kid.
He thinks you two are the tops, too.
Love him.
Let's see if this mail is something.
And then dessert in there, too. They had a cream chisel, a cheese crizzle, cheese, they had some cheese in there, too, you know? And there was, for dessert, there was chocolate St. Clair's.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, will you? You want to give the kid indigestion talking about such rich food so late at night?
I'm not giving it to him. I'm telling him about it.
But you're supposed to put him to sleep, not build up my appetite.
Why do I care about your appetite?
How do you like this? Listen. Look what they teach kids in school.
What's that?
Square roots. Square roots. I never saw a square root in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I planted many a seed, and I always saw round roots with big whiskers on square roots. Why, I planted radishes, turnips, leeks. There's leeks, ain't there?
What's on your mind?
Nothing.
You look worried. Is it Jimmy again?
Of course not. Excuse me a minute. I'll be right back.
Sure, right ahead.
What's the matter, baby? Losing your nerve?
No. I'd better go back now before he gets suspicious.
I'll be looking for you tomorrow.
Definitely.
How about another drink?
I can stand one.
Something wrong?
No. Everything's lovely. Just lovely.
So she's walking through the woods and she meets this wolf. You know, a regular wolf. A wolf to... One of them kind.
Wait a minute, will you?
What's the
You
matter?
got two stories mixed into one.
What are you talking about?
You're talking about the one where the guy throws the seeds out of the window and a vine grows. He climbs up to the top of the vine and he says, Who's been sleeping in my bed?
You're crazy. Why would a guy climb up a vine to sleep in a hollow like that? You crazy?
That's what I read.
Ah, shut up. I'm telling this story, ain't I? How are we ever going to get this kid asleep? Just keep your... Go on, read your book. That's all you got to do. So anyhow, this kid is walking along in the woods, and she comes along, and she sees a house. And outside the house, there's 3 bowls of mush. So she tastes the first bed, and she says, "This is too hard."
Can I say something? Let me say one word, will you?
All right.
You got that mixed up with the guy at 12 o'clock at night. He looks at his watch. The carriage turns into a bicycle, and the driver's a rat.
Boy, are you crazy? That's the story about little Jackie Corner that sat in the corner.
Oh, yeah. The Humpty Dumpty that was on the wall.
Yeah.
And he opened up, and the birds were inside, and there was burning fire, and the bird said, "It's hot in here, ain't it?" Shh. What did I do? You sewed it. I think that needle should be a compass. You don't know where it's gone.
What's the matter, boss? Bad news? Sorry, dear, but I just couldn't take it anymore. What you need is a nursemaid for your son, not a wife. Belle. Gee, boss, I wish I had the nerve to tell you that you and Jimmy are both lucky.
Don't say anything to Jimmy.
Oh, of course not. I understand.
Is he all right?
Oh, sure. Shem's getting him his lunch and sending him off to school. Who's going to help you with the act, boss?
Oh, I'll get it from the kids.
Yeah, of course. Hey, wait a minute. Jimmy needs lunch?
You ask me that every day. What's the matter? Don't you have any faith in me?
Not too much. I'm a little bit worried.
About what?
Nothing. I got a right to worry, ain't I?
Certainly, if it makes you feel happy. But me, when I worry, I'd like to know what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I know that. Hey, you better change your clothes or we'll both have something to worry
All right,
about.
don't worry.
You'll find it comfortable. The last tenant was here 5 years.
Why'd he move?
His uncle died and left him $1 million.
Let's get out of here.
Well, what's the matter?
I ain't got a knuckle.
Ah, shut up. He's just kidding. We'll take it.
Fine. That'll be $25 on account.
On account of what?
On account of you might move out without paying.
Go on, give him the money, will you?
I'll give it to him. I'll give him. Always saying give him money.
Well, give it to him. You gotta give it.
Thank you, gentlemen. And I hope you're here 5 years.
How do you like that? We ain't here 5 minutes and he's getting nasty.
Looks like a mallet hit rain.
Let's unpack. Come here, Jimmy. Great guy. You're a great guy, too.
We roll him in the hours, we warm, and we still can't get any booking.
Can't even get a split week in Hoboken.
With double features and personal appearances and name bands and bank nights, it looks like vaudeville is really dead.
But it ain't dead. It's awful sick. Radio don't help any either.
Radio, huh? Commercial hillbillies, records, quiz shows.
Quiz shows. Hey, that's an idea. Maybe we could get on one of those. Say, if we could figure out that $64 answer, it wouldn't be bad.
We could use $64.
You ain't kidding. Come on.
Choice is number 6. Will you step up to the microphone, please? That's right. No. Around here, please. And not too close. That's it. Get in it. Now, what is your name, please?
Shem Howard.
Shem Howard. All right, Mr. Howard. Now, just imagine yourself about to start on a trip in an elevator. Now, you're on the ground floor. And as you go up, there's a $5 bill waiting for you on each floor. Now, you can stop at any floor that you want and call it quits. And you can continue on till you reach the top floor. Is that clear?
Certainly.
All right. For your first question, for $5, who wrote O. Henry's short story?
That's a pretty tough question for a starter.
You really think that's tough, huh?
Why, sure. If you want me to answer that, you jack up the ante.
No, I think that's a pretty easy question.
It's easy for you. You got the answers on the paper.
Yeah. Well, okay. What would you think would be a fair question for a beginner?
Well, ask me something about what's the most popular book?
All right, you ask for it. For your first question for $5 is the most popular book.
The bank book.
All right, I'll accept it. I'll accept that. Now, would you like to step into the elevator and go on to the next floor, or do you want to take the $5?
I'll take the $5. Elevators make me dizzy.
$5 is no good.
It's good to me.
Good to you.
Just a minute. Just a second. We're on the air, please.
That's
Yeah.
my partner.
Oh, that's your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Does he want to come up and try?
Oh,
Oh, you
No.
would, huh?
Yeah.
Well, go on, get your $5. Go on. I'm here.
That's a soft one.
Listen, go right down to the market and get a quart of milk. You
I
hear?
know I'm holding this.
Well, get a quart of milk first, and then as soon as you get the quart of milk, you get some. We'll get some lamb chops too. See?
No, I don't. I
Yes.
got no.
Just a second, please. We go off the air in a half an hour. Will you please? Never mind about the
I
milk.
didn't know we were here.
That's all
Excuse me,
right. Your name, please?
Gilbert.
Gilbert.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Gilbert. Is there
Everybody calls me Billy.
Oh, Billy.
Except him. He calls me a lot of things.
Remember, we're on the air.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Billy.
Yeah.
Are there any numbers up there that you'd like to try?
Yeah, I'll take number 2. Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah.
History.
Yeah.
All right. For your first question for $5, Billy, if the president dies, who gets the job?
Oh, that's a cinch. The Undertaker.
Accept it. I'll accept it. You now have $5.
Yeah.
Would you like to try for the next floor, or do elevators bother you too?
No, I'll go up on the escalator. Esquire. I'll walk up.
Fine. Well, all right. Here we go to the next floor for $10.
Yeah.
Tell me, who chopped down the cherry tree? No coaching, please, out there. You must keep very quiet. I'll give you that question again. Who chopped down the cherry tree?
With an axe?
No, I think he used the hatchet.
Oh, with a hatchet?
With a hatchet.
Oh, sure, I know that. That was George Washington. Great kid, you know. He walked up and he says, I did it with me little hatchet. You know, that's a sweet kid, you know. Didn't everybody? Kids nowadays, they don't come out and tell you what happens right now. But there was a sweet kid. He wouldn't lie about it. He could have lied out of it, too, you know.
Well, okay,
When you think of a guy sitting there, you know, with a little punk like that coming up and saying, I did it with me own little hatchet.
Okay, oh.
Pretty nice of that guy.
All right, you now have $10.
Have I?
Yes. Shall we go on to the next floor and try for 15, or do you want to stop now?
No, I'm not going to walk down. I'll keep going up. Yeah.
All right. Now we're on the 3rd floor.
Yeah.
Now get this. This is a very, very good question.
Yeah.
Now, Lindbergh was famous for the spirit of St. Louis.
Yeah.
Newt Rockney for the spirit of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Washington was famous for the spirit of what?
Is that so?
No, I'll give it to you again. Lindbergh was famous for the spirit of St. Louis. Newt Rockney for the spirit of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Washington was famous for the spirit of what?
It wasn't Whistler's mother.
Oh.
Did he have rheumatism? He was, he didn't have a headache. He was famous for the spirit of... 76. No coaching, folks. 76.
Did you hear that?
You mean the 76?
Uh-huh.
No.
Are you sure?
If I heard it, I hope lightning strikes him.
Well, all right. I'll accept it. Now you have $15 left. Now, do you want to stop or go on to the next floor, and you may make $20?
No, I'll go up.
All right, going up, and here we go. On the next floor for $20, what were the famous words of Patrick Henry? What were the famous words of Patrick Henry?
Oh, yes. Yeah, I know. He was the, don't tell me.
No, I won't.
He says, he wanted something.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he says, give me, he said, give me liberty or give me death.
Right! Yes, the right you are for $20. You now have $20. You want to go to the next floor for $25?
Let's go.
You'll regret it.
Shut up.
All right, for $25.
Yeah.
On what island did Columbus land when he discovered America?
On the Canary Islands. Then he moved on to an island that he named San Salvador, which is one of the Bahamas archipelago now called Watling's Island.
Well, that's very good. Fine. Very good.
Did I say that?
Billy, you answered that question so well, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'll let you go right to the top floor for $100 or nothing. Will you go?
Think of Jimmy. What? Think of yourself. Think of the landlord. Think of me.
Oh, and I want that $100.
Please, on bended knee, I beg you. Take it, please.
All right. I'll take the 25. Just for fun, what was that $100 question?
The $100 question was, what year did Columbus land on those islands?
You mean 1492?
That's right.
How did I know it was going to be an easy question?
$75, your course.
Where do they get these inventors?
Oh, they were signed by the agency in Schenectady.
Well, I hope they get here in time. If not, it's a half-hour of recordings for the sponsor.
Unrehearsed programs. You can never be sure of anything.
Well, we're on the air in 58 seconds. Look, go out front and see if you can find them, will you?
What do they look like?
Well, I think one's a tall fellow and one's a short fellow. Go on, hurry up, will you, please?
It's about time radio show to go on, Mr. Plumbfeather.
Oh, let it. Nobody listens to it anyway. I was a fool to let the agency talk me into going for this radio newsreel.
Oh, well, let's turn it on.
Oh, all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ken Plummer, bidding you welcome to another broadcast presented for your pleasure and education by Plumbfeather, the lotion that cleanses.
Quick, we're on the air in a minute. We're just in time.
What are
Come
you
on,
talking
quick, right in
about?
here.
I don't like
Right in here,
elevators.
gentlemen.
I don't... What
Right here. It won't make your hands love hungry. It won't make your boyfriend swoon. It won't get you elected Miss Gorgeous of 1945, but it will clean your face. And after all, what more can you expect for 25 cents? And now I take great pleasure in bringing our guest speakers, two men who have been chosen by Plumbfeather for their outstanding contributions in the world of inventions, Dr. Hoople and Professor Nagel.
Which one of us is supposed to be Dr. Hooper?
Very clever, Professor Nagel. Tell us, Dr. Hoople, what do you consider your most interesting invention?
Oh, I never... Oh, yeah. I'm glad you asked me, Bob. Yeah. I invented a new kind of an alarm clock. You don't have to wind it up or nothing.
I see.
Yeah, all you need is a little piece of magnifying glass.
Magnifying glass?
Yeah, what you said. And when the early morning sun comes through, it goes through the glass, then the parrot starts to scream and the dog starts to yell.
Dogs don't yell.
They do when they got a hot parrot on them.
Not bad at all. For an inventor, he's very funny.
He doesn't sound like an inventor to me.
Whatever he is the first time we cracked a smile on this show.
I think you've got something...
Parrot starts, the dogs yell, then the neighbors wake up and they get kind of sore upstairs and they start pounding on the floor. The plaster comes down, hits you in the head, and it wakes you up every time.
Wait till you hear my invention.
Oh, you have an invention.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
A dehydrated cube of ice.
A dehydrated cube of ice.
That's right. Now, when you go out on the desert and you're very, very thirsty, the first thing you do is you take out the cube of ice, pour some water on it, and you got a nice cold glass of water.
Where do you get water in the desert?
That's why I can't get a patent on it.
Don't pay any attention to him. The guy is a little bit old.
Yes, I see. You have something, Professor.
Oh, I got an invention that's going to revolutionize the whole world.
Wonderful.
I got a little thing you're talking to. People can hear you miles away. And when they talking to the one they got, you can hear them.
Well, that sounds like the telephone.
That's a good idea. That's what I'll call it, a telephone.
Don Amici invented that at the Bijou Theater 4 weeks ago.
He stole it from me.
Well, I don't know who they are, but they're broadcasting right now.
They're imposters, I tell you. We're the men the agency hired to broadcast.
Right in here, sir.
Tell them no about the one, the burglar alarm I got.
Yeah, go on. You
have
tell
a
him.
burglar. All right, I'll tell you about the burglar
Come on,
alarm.
tell him. Yeah.
Now, the first thing I do, I take a string and tie it to a doorknob, then pass it over a chandelier through a transom, bring it back and tie it to a mousetrap. Now, there's a little mouse inside there.
A little mouse?
Yes. Outside the mousetrap, there's a big cat waiting, ready to jump on him with a bell around his neck.
I see.
Now, when the burglar opens the door, he opens the mousetrap, letting out the little mouse. Now, the cat makes a... And the bell rings, you see. And the butler in the next room hears the bell, thinks it's his master, and he walks into the room. When he gets in there, he steps on the cat's tail. The cat lets out a screech. Now, the burglar in the next room hears a screech, and he thinks it's a police siren. So he grabs up all his loot, and he makes his getaway.
And you catch the crook.
No, we keep catching the butler. I don't know.
Be sure and call the agency and have them sign up these men for the rest of the season.
I will. What's your draw, Mr. Plumefeather?
I got the invention, a cheese sandwich without any cheese.
A cheese sandwich without any cheese?
Yeah.
What do you put in it?
Pot roast. And you know it tastes like pot roast? And on rye bread, it ain't bad either. Only, of course, you got to put on a little pickled lilies.
Wait a minute.
Lily dickle.
Wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. There's been a horrible mistake. The two men that you've been listening to are not the real professors. They're imposters. However, the two real professors have arrived, and we're going to carry on. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, these two imposters will get their just desserts.
Let's get out of here.
The fools. Don't they know a couple of troopers when they see them? Call up the agency at once and tell them to get a hold of these two fellas and sign them up. If not, I'll cancel my contract.
Okay, don't get excited.
I thought it was a gag.
Me too.
Can they arrest you for what we did?
I don't know.
Well.
Tell you what, we're innocent.
If it ain't Gilbert and Howard.
Ah, the great McGinty. Don't ever do that.
Do what? You wouldn't understand. How's the act coming along? Where you playing?
Oh, I give up the act a long time ago. Got tired of layoffs. I got a regular job now. 3 meals a day and Sunday off.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm a rub down at a Turkish bath. Come around and see me sometime. Give you a special rate. Well, so long, boys. Good to see you.
What's the matter? You sick?
Can't you see I'm thinking?
Does it hurt?
What's the matter with us getting a job like McGinty?
We can't do our act in a Turkish bath.
Well, there's other kind of work, isn't there?
What?
Well, I got it. We'll get a newspaper and read the war ads. Come on.
Guess what's going to happen to these?
I don't know. It seems like there ought to be some kind of a job we could get.
Maybe we should try that Turkish bath.
You know how you have to work in a Turkish bath?
How?
You're dressed in nothing but a towel. And I don't look good that way.
Baby, how's about you and I going to Coney Island and going on a merry-go-round and all those, shoot-the-shoots and everything?
Oh, not tonight, Maxie. Besides, I get just as dizzy here looking at you.
Oh, yeah? I at least get dizzy from boxing. What's your excuse?
Oh, Maxie, I'm not dizzy.
Well, I just said that to be polite.
I don't know. I guess we're just not cut out for a regular job.
Well, we'll knock off a sandwich and try again. Hey, how about a little service here?
Pardon me, but I think them customers is calling you.
Customers?
Hi, folks. What can I do for you?
How about a lox sandwich?
Well, how about it?
Have you got it?
I had a lox sandwich. I ate it myself.
Say, how about a couple of bacon and tomato sandwiches on Russian rye bread?
You would, but I'm fresh out of tomatoes.
Yeah, well, what can your cook make for us?
I'm fresh out of cooked, too.
You mean you ain't got a cook?
That ain't all I ain't got. I ain't got a waiter, too.
Well, what do they call you?
Oh, don't get smart. Don't get smart.
Well, ain't you the waiter?
Are you kidding? I own this place, but only as a hobby. My real business is betting on horses.
Well, what are you doing here?
Making money to put back in my business.
You mean you're looking for help, huh?
Uh-huh.
Well, brother, your troubles are over.
Yeah? Which one of you is the cook?
Him?
Well, you see, we're both cooks, but Shemp, he's a whiz, that guy.
Yeah? Can you make lamb stew?
Oh, brother, he makes lamb stew. When the customers eat it, they think it's turkey.
Oh, that's bad. Because here, lamb stew has got to taste like lamb stew. Oh, it ain't lamb stew.
All right, so it'll taste like lamb stew. You don't mind if it tastes a little bit like turkey?
Okay, I'll take a chance.
Good.
Come on, follow me.
Now we're on the weekend.
Well, ain't you going to introduce me to him?
This is the new cook.
Yes, I'm Billy Gilbert. This is my partner, Shemp Howard.
Oh, likewise, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm very glad you met me, too.
But them boys, the new cooks, I hope they do well.
Where's the kitchen?
Kitchen, come on, follow me.
All right, I just don't know.
Gee, yep.
Well, here it is. It ain't the greatest kitchen in the world. It ain't the worst. Just got everything you need. Just make yourself at home.
What do we do first?
Well, first you cook up a good brand new soup. You see, because we used the old soup up last night. And if you show results, I give you a good horse for third race.
Say, speaking of horses, who is that pretty girl behind the counter? Oh, she's beautiful.
Oh, now wait a while. You're talking about the girl I'm about to fall in love with.
Yeah?
I didn't see no girl.
Didn't you? She was sitting there behind. She was...
Wait a minute.
What?
Why did you tell him I was a cook for?
Well, we gotta have a job, don't we?
I know. What do we know about cooking?
Oh, we'll learn something. You got a match?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
Hey, customers. What'll it be, folks?
That's
Say, wait a minute.
What?
Supposing somebody orders a boneless squab.
So we give it to him.
How do you give him a boneless squab?
You know what a boneless squab is?
No, I
It's
don't.
a squab without the bones.
But
That's
how do you get him out?
Listen, you let the squab stand there, and when he turns around, you sneak up on him and steal the bone. You peel it like a banana.
How about an appetizer?
I could use one. My morale is a little bit low.
Cup of bourbon highballs.
Bourbon highballs coming up. Have we got a couple of drinks left in the bottle?
You're for the customers.
Oh, baby, you know I never touch the stuff.
Yeah, and if I could only get you to lay off the horses, too.
Horses, horses, horses. Maybe after we get married.
Don't start that again.
What is this, an avocado?
No, that ain't no avocado.
Must be. There's
Will you
pits in it.
stop? Will you please
I'm sorry.
stop?
I'm sorry.
Don't squeeze the coconuts.
All right. Oh, Cracker Jack. See, there's a prize in this
Yeah.
thing. You want that?
You're crazy. That's milk. You don't put milk in that.
String beans.
String beans. That's a green banana, you crazy guy. Guy put... It's hot! Watch. Come on, bring me give me some noodles to go in here.
I'll give you. Wait a minute.
Yes.
Help me let go of this, will you? Help me let go. Go ahead.
How do you get yourself
I
in
don't
the
know.
thing?
It was in that thing when I found it.
Oh, you're always looking for...
Now, wait a minute now.
All right.
There's time and place for everything. Suppose the boss walks in. What happens? He'll think I'm pale or sick or
Hey,
something.
give
The
me
border
some
help
water
me.
on this thing, will you? Hurry.
All right.
Water, more water. It's...
Is that
What
enough?
cuddle? What's the matter with you? What is this, soup or a highball?
I don't know what you're making
Oh,
there.
this is going to taste
Is there any
good,
pits
I
in
can
this?
imagine.
No, there's nothing. You can throw this right in. It's dark. Nobody will see it.
Yeah?
I don't know which one is salt.
Huh?
I don't know which one is salt or pepper.
Oh, this... Yeah, that's the salt. That's the salt. Salt. It's pepper.
Here's the salt. Here's salt right here. Oh, look at that.
What happened? Oh.
Do you need any more tomatoes?
No. You get some tomatoes. That's right.
All
That
right,
won't
here's
hurt
some
you.
tomatoes right here.
Yeah, you think that's enough salt? What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's the matter?
That's paint.
Well, don't get excited.
Well, what do you want to put paint in the soup for?
I'll fix it.
What do you got there?
That's paint remover.
Oh, well, that's all right.
How much is ham and eggs?
Ham and eggs, 15 cents.
15 cents isn't that a little bit cheap? How can you make any money?
I don't, but I do great business.
Okay, we'll have ham and eggs.
Ham
We'll
and
have some soup first.
Soup and ham and eggs. Coming up. Couple of ham and eggs and 2 soups.
2 soups coming right up.
Here's soup.
Give it right.
Maybe you'll make a pot roast someday, huh?
That's silly. Who's going to eat a roast pot? Where can you get a tender pot, anyhow? Here. There you are.
Well, look.
There
good
is
anyhow.
soup just like Mother used to make.
Whose mother?
Watch it. Anything I hate is sarcasm.
Me too. You know, this is the first soup we ever built. We ought to go out there and see how it fits the customers.
All right.
Yeah, 2 soups. Well, how is it?
Very good.
Not bad.
You think maybe we ought to try a little of that soup?
Not me.
Me either. What are you worried about?
I still don't know what we put in that soup to make it so good.
Stop worrying. Tomorrow's another day.
Wonderful the way you figured that out.
Oh.
Hello, Uncle Billy and Uncle Shim.
Hello, Jimmy. Did you miss us?
Why ain't you playing with the rest of the kids?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't feel like it.
Well, you need the exercise. It's good for you. You can play better than any of those kids. Go on.
Oh, they won't let me because I haven't got a mitt.
You're a fine father. A kid without a mitt.
Fine mother you are. You didn't tell me about it. Jimmy, don't go away. We'll be right back. Come on.
Where you going?
This is a genuine professional baseball glove. Joe DiMaggio award in the World Series.
Oh, second hand, eh?
Ah, shut up. Yeah, how much do you want for it?
I'm going to give it to you.
Oh, no,
My boy, I'm going to give it to you.
No.
For $1.75.
I insist on giving... Huh? You go... Oh, one of them wise guys, huh? Is that the least you'll take for it?
That's it.
I only got $1. Lend me $1, will you?
Oh, no, I gotta buy the groceries.
Come on, lend me $1.
I gotta buy the groceries.
Hey, Pop, can I pawn this dollar bill with you?
What do you want for it?
75 cents.
Sure.
Okay.
There's your 75. There's your ticket.
What did I do that for? You know this ticket's worth $1, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, give me $1 for it. Come
Oh, all
on. Hey,
right.
Come on, give me this.
There's your $1.
Here's your $1.75.
There's your $1.
Thank you.
Now, I'd like to get the...
Wait a minute. Can't you see the man is busy? People are rushing in and out.
But I want to change it.
Oh, gosh, a real professional mitt.
Sure, for a professional ball player.
Oh, gee, thanks.
Don't do that.
Wait a minute, I feel it.
Don't feel it.
You know, Billy, I'm a little confused about that pawn shop ticket. How much did you get from that guy?
75 cents.
And the ticket is good for $1?
You saw me give him $1, didn't you?
I don't get it.
Listen, you owe me $1 from last week.
Yeah, how much is this worth?
All right, give me the ticket and 25 cents and we'll call it even.
Okay. There.
You know, I think I'm getting the worst of this.
I don't know.
Hey, those 2 guys are all right.
Yeah, especially the good-looking one, Billy Gilbert. I could sure go for him.
That big palooka?
Oh, Max, you know he's tall and handsome and so kind.
I knew I made a mistake hiring him. Knew what I'm going to do.
Customers.
Customers. What'll it be, folks?
I want a roast Finnegan sandwich on rye with a black side rare, please.
And what'll you have?
I'll have the same sandwich, only put a pickle on mine.
And what?
A roast Finnegan sandwich and... Look, put a slice of onion on mine.
Mine, too.
And what?
Look, if you haven't got any onions, then leave it off.
Oh, we got plenty of onions, all right.
Well, then put a slice on mine, will you?
You think I'm punchy? Get a load of this, honey. Lost fellow. Let's start all over again. Now, what kind of sandwich would you like to have?
I want a roast... Look, forget about my sandwich. You bring hers, but bring me a couple of eggs.
Eggs. Well, that's easy. Now, how would you like eggs?
Well, fry one on one side, one on the other.
One on one side. Thank you. Cancel a sandwich.
Yeah, cancel the sandwich. Are you making a sandwich?
No, there's me hands. I got nothing in there.
You didn't order any sandwich.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What? 2 eggs.
Yeah, 2 eggs.
2 eggs.
And try one on one side.
Try one on one side.
Try one on one side.
And one on the other side.
Try one on the other side.
Try one on the other side.
There we go.
Here they are.
Yeah, go on, cook them. Yeah.
Try. How do you do it?
How do you do what?
How do you fry one on one side, one on...
You a dumbhead. You take 2 eggs.
I got him.
All right. One of them, you drop it and you fry it, and then that's on one side, ain't it? Then the other one, you take it and just as it's gonna, you turn it. 2 eggs. 2 eggs. Fry one on one side.
Fry one on one side.
Fry one on the other.
Fry one on the other.
Do it.
How do you do it?
You mean you still don't know? Listen, the egg, you put the egg, you break it until the thing spreads out and there's one sticks up in the middle, huh?
That looks at you?
All right, that's right. Then you take the other part that looks at you and you before you fry it, you make it look down instead of, you put... 2 eggs!
2 eggs!
Fry one on one side!
Fry one on one side!
Fry one on the other!
Fry one on the other!
Yeah.
Give me that egg.
Yeah, go on, try it. Let's see how it works. Come on, wait. Yeah, you gotta have some butter here.
Put a little butter on
A little oil in there. That's right. There it goes. Yeah. There you are. You got that on one side, right?
Yeah.
All right, now, hey, go on. Try the other one. Now, take the other one, break it, and turn it over. Just as you break it, turn it over.
1 minute, will you please?
Yeah.
Don't knock me off balance here.
Turn it! You idiot! You're supposed to turn it over before it hits.
I tried.
You tried. Why don't you... You know that it's got to be... There's 2 sides. I'm going to find out what that guy really wants. Come on. Who was it that ordered those eggs?
They did.
Oh. Excuse me, sir, but how was it you wanted those eggs?
Well, I want one fried on one side and one on the other.
Well, that's it. He wants one fried on one side, the other on the other. You turn over. After this it lands, Oh, we went through that already, haven't we?
Yeah.
Couldn't interest you in something different?
Well, I originally ordered a sandwich, but I couldn't make the waiter understand me.
Oh, what kind of sandwich was that?
Well, I want a roast finnegan on rye with a upside out.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, I didn't think we had any.
Any what?
Well, what he said. What'd you say?
A roast finnegan on rye with a flop side rare.
Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, we don't have it. Could I interest you in a half a dozen pheasant sniffs? Of course, we don't have the sauce to go with it, but...
They're out of season. There's no iron this month.
Sure, you can't have it. They're out of season. There's no iron this month.
What's out of season?
I don't know. I guess the hours.
Well, bring me a couple of dingle spits then on toast.
Oh, I'm sorry, but we don't have classy things like that in this place.
Yeah, well, if anybody's got them, we can get them.
Well, go on down to the market and get them. Get a half a dozen prison sniffs, the medium size.
Medium size.
Hurry back and I'll come ready for you.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, hurry.
Say, you fellas are pretty good at this double talk.
Yeah.
You know, you sound like a couple old-timers.
Yeah.
You ought to get up a floor show, kind of put some pep in this place.
Hey, that wouldn't hurt the place any, I'll tell you that. Julius! For the last time, either you give me that nickel or I squeeze your neck till your eyes pop out and I eat them for grapes.
But, Maya, all I got is a nickel.
And all I got is the nickel that you owe me.
All right, here's the nickel.
Well, give it to me. Then I think I go inside and I have a glass of beer.
You know, I like beer, too.
Is that so? Yeah, but you can't have any. You don't got no money. I only one that's got a nickel here.
Well, I tell you, couldn't I even have a small glass of
You
beer?
can't even have a small glass of water. You don't got no monies. Now, I tell you, I'll show you that I'm a sport. I'll let you go inside with me, and then I'm going to ask you to have something. But you don't want nothing.
I don't want nothing.
Because you don't got no money, see? All right?
Yes.
Come on, we go inside, yeah. Wait a minute. I don't take no chances with you. We should have a little rehearsal first. Look, here is a saloon standing here.
I don't see it.
You don't see it. Of course you don't see it. That's only supposition.
I thought we were going for beer.
Well, we are.
Then why are we going for soup in the kitchen?
Because... Please, Julius, you make my blood full of boils, honest.
I don't mean it.
Well, don't do that. Now we go inside.
Watch the doors.
I watched the doors.
You know, when I was a kid in knee pants, my mother used to take me to see this stuff. Still good, though.
Very funny.
Please, now remember what I asked you. Bartender, I'm going to... What are you doing there?
to putting my foot on the rail.
Putting your foot on the... All right. Leave your foot, I break it off, and I smash you in the face with it.
All right.
I have a glass of beer. Julius, what are you going to have?
Oh, I don't care for something.
Oh, come on. Take something. It's my treat.
I don't care for something.
It's a nice warm day today on a big, tall glass of beer. But the glass is shredding and the foam is on the top.
Meyer, you're making me weak.
I don't care. Come on, have something.
I don't care for something.
You don't want something?
I don't want something.
Now, I think I can trust you. We go inside and we try it. Come on.
I don't want something. I don't care for something.
You remember the fighter I was telling you about?
The one you used to manage?
Yeah. That's him doing the bartender. I want you to get a load of this mug. I'm going to call him over. Hey, champ.
Oh, it's you.
Hi, Maxie.
How are you?
I want you to meet a friend of mine. Bill, meet the champ.
Hello.
Hello?
Imagine you, turning actor.
Oh, no, not me. I own this joint.
No.
Yeah.
Well, sit down.
Oh, no, thanks. You talk yourself in for a percentage.
Well, I might at that. You've got a great establishment here. Good entertainment, too.
The chow is good, too. Wait, I call you waiter.
Now, wait a minute, Maxie. Did you ever hear your entertainer speak of a little boy named Collins?
Collins? Oh, you mean Jimmy?
Yes, that's his name. Jimmy Collins. Do they know where he is?
Oh, sure. The boys put him to bed about a half hour ago.
You mean they've got him with them now?
How could it be if the kid's asleep? I guess you gotta excuse me.
But suppose Gilbert and Howard refuse to let us have him. What do we do then? Go to court?
Without exposing our hand, we get the authorities interested in the child's welfare. We let them decide that Gilbert and Howard aren't fit persons to raise a child.
But how do we know that's what they'll decide?
2 Rolling Stones, nightclub entertainers, it's a cinch. Then you step in as the loving stepmother and appoint me administrator of the insurance his father left. Can't lose, baby. Don't worry. Waiter.
Mr. Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, on this this conspicuous occasion, I like to talk about the person that, I know him nearly, his whole life, practically, and I know that he's been a credit to the whole, everyone who's ever known him has always looked to him and said, there's a swell, and he is, too. Because I feel that you can't say enough. I'm really at loss for words. Then why don't I shut up? Now, there's another speaker that will be able to say more about him than I can because he's got more words than I have, you know? So now I give you the next speaker with 10 points.
Folks, you'll have to excuse Billy for being nervous. It's the first time he's ever worn a tuxedo. But he's true blue in there, believe me. We grew up together. We spent the happiest 10 years of our life in the 3rd grade. Now, we got a special thing here today. It's the 10th anniversary of somebody, and we got a specified outfit for the... And here it is.
Go.
Let him take it. It's a surprise. Let him take it out himself.
Helping him.
Take it out, kid. Pull it all out. There's 2 things there.
Oh, gosh, thanks.
This shirt has bead wrote across the front of it. And that's what we want you to remember. You gotta live up to them words. Now, the point is, or the general idea, you know I'm no good at this. Billy, you take over.
Jimmy, the idea is this. We want that suit to keep you mindful of the fact that we're trying to keep you headed for the big league. You won't let us down, will you, Jimmy?
I sure won't, Uncle Billy. Of course, maybe I won't be as good as Joe Gordon.
Oh, wait, it don't have to be baseball, but it could be. It might be a doctor or a lawyer or an engineer or even an alderman or a mayor. And we ain't ruling out president. The whole idea is that We want you always headed for that big league, and we always want you in there batting and fielding for that 1,000%.
Sorry, folks. Dinner ain't ready yet.
We're here on official business.
Well, look, I paid my income taxes, my earnings grown, well, I paid anyhow.
No, you misunderstand. We're from the Child Welfare League.
What?
We've been asked to investigate Jimmy Collins.
He never done it, see? He don't even know how it happened.
Maybe some other kid did it and tried to blame it on Jimmy.
Jimmy's got an alibi. He was right here with me when it happened.
Heck, no, I didn't do
No,
nothing.
we're not accusing the boy, but there's been some question as to whether or not the boy is being raised properly.
Who said they wasn't? Uncle Billy's been raising me swell.
Let me tell you something, mister. Billy is better to the kid than most fathers is.
Am I to understand that you're the boy's uncle?
Well, no, but he's been calling me that almost since he was born.
Billy and me has always looked after him pretty much.
Say, you're not thinking of taking Jimmy away, are you?
No, mister, please.
Now, don't be frightened, Jimmy. There may be some way to work this thing out.
If you ask me, this boy's well enough off right where he is.
Well, that may be. But would the others be willing to drop the case on that record? Now, if there was a legal tie, such as adoption, it might be arranged.
Is it too late for me to adopt Jimmy now?
Are you married?
No.
But him and me has been taking care of him just like a mother and father.
They've been making out swell, mister.
Well, that may be. But according to the laws in this state, to adopt a child, one must be married. Well, good day, sir.
Then can I keep Jimmy?
Well, I can only promise as far as this committee is concerned.
Of course, this is just a preliminary examination. They're people higher in authority than we are.
Yes.
Goodbye, young man.
Goodbye.
What's your hurry? Stick around, have a piece of cake.
Well, you tempt us, but really, we must be going. Good day.
I'm scared. You won't never let anybody take me away, will you, Uncle Billy?
No, Jimmy. Not if I can possibly help it.
Come on, let's all be happy. Let's make with the food, huh?
Why are you so glum, Billy? It's no use barring trouble unnecessary.
You know, I've been thinking. Maybe we haven't been doing right by Jimmy. Maybe he does need a mother's care.
That ought to be easy. All you gotta do is marry him one.
Yes, but
You heard what the big squeeze said. If you was married, you could adopt Jimmy legal.
Yeah, some married, divorced widow that's got kids.
Billy doesn't want any second-hand jobs. Do you, Billy?
I don't know that I can be too fussy, you know.
Oh, don't be so modest, Billy. There's thousands that jump at the chance.
That ain't a wife. That's a harem.
If you'd keep out of this, maybe Billy and me could work it out. All you have to do, Billy, is, pick one out of the bunch.
Oh, I think that's being a little bit optimistic. Of course, if you'd help out.
Oh, are you suggesting, Billy, that I...
Look, why don't you go to one of those matrimonial places, huh?
Not bad. They got a lot of flat tires there that are pretty awful.
As if Billy had to go to that extreme.
Well, this is an extreme case. Maybe a matrimonial bureau wouldn't be bad.
Oh, but Billy...
I'll put the whole thing in your hands.
You're wearing my tie, huh?
That's my tie you got on.
That's my hatband. Don't tell me that.
It looks like my tie. I imagine single all these years. Now I have to go get married.
What's so tough that?
What do you know about it? Was you ever married?
No, but my three brothers are.
Even the one with the scratches and the scars on his face?
Yeah, he was married the longest.
Yeah. I don't know.
Make a little bit of
Hey, what are you doing? I ain't got any morts.
That ain't for morts. That's toilet water.
So that's the kind of water
It's
you're
imported.
Yeah, well, why don't you put it on yourself?
Don't go with my face.
Nothing goes with your face. Supposing Dolores does pick out a dame, I don't even know how to start talking to her.
Well, there's nothing to it. Don't get nervous. The first thing you ask the lady is, tea matter? Yeah. And if she agrees to that, you pour it in the cup.
Is that all there is to it?
No, there's another little thing you gotta say.
What?
Sugar, madam?
Yeah.
And if she agrees to that, you say how many lumps.
But supposing the sugar is limp?
Well, then you call the waiter over, and he gives you that thing, that pours over, and it comes out. Yeah. And you put the stopper whenever you want.
I know, but supposing I married a dame and then don't like it, how am I going to get out of it?
Hello, I've got another prospect. Oh, I've waited longer than this for a man. Well, I've got a date with my butcher.
Now, look, Butcher, you lucky girl. Now, look, girls, take it easy now. He'll be here right away. Just have some tea or play some gin rummy.
Oh, do you play gin rummy?
Oh, sure. Last night I played gin rummy with my dog.
Oh, he must be a very smart dog.
Oh, he ain't so smart. I beat him 2 out of 3 games. Pretty good, huh?
Oh, you're crazy. We can't afford a lawyer.
What are you worrying about? I know a little about law.
What do you know?
I come from Corpus Christi, Texas, certainly. There it is, right there. I can see the jury right now in the palm of my hand. Yeah. The judge is sitting on... That's dirt.
Yeah.
There's the jury out there. I say, gentlemen of the jury, you have heard the evidence brought forward in this case, and it now devolves upon you to weigh the evidence and to pronounce upon my client guilty of treason in the first degree.
What do you mean, treason? I ain't gonna start any fires.
Treason means marrying a lot of women at the same time.
Well, I ain't gonna marry a lot of women. I ain't gonna marry one of them. You can't rook me, you can't hook me, and you can't marry me.
I wouldn't marry you if you were the last man on earth.
Well, you and your dog and your gin rummy. We've been here 2 hours. Where is that man?
Keep quiet. Take it easy, girl.
but...
Look, honey, when you see him, always regular over Castanova, Castagnana.
Oh, here he is now.
Let go.
He's the wrong one.
Out of my way.
Please, ladies. Now, go on, sit down, relax. Be quiet, you know.
Yeah, quiet.
Will you have some tea?
Oh, yes, please.
Good.
Your finger's in the cup.
Well, it ain't hot.
Then keep pouring it.
I remember you. You're in my food bowl every Thursday night.
Oh, so that's why...
Wait a minute. I bowl every Thursday night.
In my dreams.
Oh, he bowls every Thursday night. Are you trying to frame him?
Now, listen here, Mr. Gilbert. You haven't got any too much time. Let's get down to brass tacks. I'm all...
Sit down.
Would you like some lemon?
No, thanks. I never use it.
You look like you've been eating it all your life. Get out of there. Go on.
I'm sorry.
You come here every day.
I'll hit you a belt and you kiss her. And stop breathing heavy. It won't do you no good. No, it's all right. Now, wait a minute.
Relax.
What my client would like to know is what is your opinion of children?
Oh, I think twins would be lovely. And I'd like them both to look exactly like me.
Oh, imagine 3 of them looking like that.
And you?
It's up to you, Mr. Gilbert.
Well, I can no, you don't.
As far as I'm concerned, with your physiognomy and mine, that'd panic Frankenstein.
You ain't kidding.
If there are going to be any children, it will have to be by adoption, and that is my final word on the matter.
Oh, you're not adverse to adoption?
Oh, of course not. It would have to be by adoption. That's my last word on it.
Well, that's the way I feel about it, too. You see, there's a little boy that I want to adopt.
Pardon me, but would you care for some more tea? Oh, I think it would be lovely.
How do you like it?
It's beautiful.
Come on in and look it over. Not bad. If I do say so myself. Do you think it'll get over?
Why shouldn't it?
Well, let's hope it gets over better than that child welfare gag.
Could I help it if they thought the kid was better off with those 2 palookas?
I'm not blaming you, honey.
Are you sure this won't get us into a jam?
Not a chance. The kid still has the insurance money coming to him, hasn't he? And, you're his stepmother.
Well, my feeling as a stepmother tells me Billy isn't going to give up the kid so easily.
That's where you come in. Tell him that you want to make a real home for the kid. Put on an act. And, turn on those tears.
Were you ever absolutely distracted, Billy? So completely dazed that you didn't know which way to turn?
I've been knocked for a loop a couple of times, but not that hard.
It was like stumbling through an endless night, so pitch dark that I couldn't see the next step in front of me. And all the time, the same question pounding in my brain. What shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do? And then the night broke, and it was as clear as day.
You got the answer?
Yes, Billy, the answer.
Well, thank goodness. What was it?
It was Jimmy.
Jimmy? What's he got to do with this?
Well, the only way I could repay my poor husband's misplaced kindness was to take his son and give him everything a boy's heart could desire.
Well, that's a nice start, but, you know, Jimmy's doing pretty swell with Shep and me.
I know, Billy, you're doing all you can for him, but certainly no boy should be cooped up in the city. Besides, my home in the country is so beautiful, and there's a good stream to fish in.
Trout?
Up to 15 inches long.
Best one I ever caught was a foot. I mean, the fish was a foot long.
What's the matter, Billy?
Of course, I realized that Shemp and me are a couple of screwballs, but not where Jimmy's concerned. And he thinks an awful lot of us. And I've been wondering whether we'd be able to sell him on the idea of how lucky he'd be going with you. Jimmy, I got a visitor for you.
Hello.
Hello.
Jimmy, where's your manners? She came a long way just to give you a ride in her swell automobile.
Well, thanks, but I'm all tied up with this arithmetic.
I'm taking you home with me, Jimmy, to stay.
Huh?
You're going to be my little boy.
What the heck is this, anyhow? Who's back of it? That kid's welfare gang?
No, they have nothing to do with this, Jimmy. You don't understand. She's really your mother by marriage, and she's been figuring on this for a long time.
You should see all the nice things I have for you, Jimmy. A punching bag and some dumbbells.
Well, I'd rather have the baseball and bat that Uncle Billy gave me.
Why don't you give her a chance to finish? She's got a swell place up in the mountains.
And the most wonderful brook.
Well, what good is a brook?
Well, you can fish in it.
The fish you buy around here good enough?
No little boy can grow into a strong man unless he spends part of each year in fresh mountain air.
I bet Uncle Billy never did. Did you?
Well, not every year.
Well, that settles it. That's just the way I want to grow up, just like him. Uncle Billy, you were just trying to be polite to her, wasn't you? You didn't really want me to go.
Jimmy, being polite has got nothing to do with this. This is the way it's got to be.
You want to get rid of me?
That's the way you want to put it.
What made you change your mind so sudden?
I didn't change my mind. I feel the way I've always felt.
Gee, gosh, I must have done something to make you mad.
You don't have to be mad at anything just because it happens to be in your way. You just brush it off. I was kind of hoping there wouldn't be any hard feelings.
There ain't no hard feelings. I appreciate all you've done for me. Okay, let's go.
Wait a minute. You don't have to go no place, kid. If he don't want you, I do.
Thanks, but I guess like things is, I better run along.
What a numbskull I've been. It took me a long time to find out what kind of a heel I had for a partner.
If he wants to get shed of me, that's his own business. Can't you lay off of a guy?
You bet I can lay off.
Come on, darling. Come on.
Wait. So long, big fella.
Jimmy, if you come in the house with dirty shoes again, I'm going to give you another whipping.
Does Jimmy Collins live here?
Why, yes, he does.
We brought him some cookies.
Well, I'm sorry he's taking his nap now. I'll take them.
Well, we'd like to give it to him personally.
Well, he sometimes sleeps an hour.
Well, we don't mind waiting, do we, baby?
Oh, no.
No, we don't mind waiting.
Well, I guess you might as well wait. Maybe he won't sleep an hour. Excuse me.
Hi, baby.
Ixnay on the A.B. Bay, your ex-champ is here.
Yeah? What's he doing here?
Came to bring the kids some cookies.
Oh.
Hey, get a load of who just walked in. Her ex-manager.
Honey, there's something phony about that gal being with him.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, Maxie, talking that way about Jimmy's stepmother.
I'm telling you, she's in bad company.
What do you know about her company?
Baby, believe me, he's no good.
Okay, no cracks. Yep. We seem to be bumping into each other a lot lately.
What are you doing here?
Oh, just a social call.
Yeah? Did you bring your wife along?
Wife? Oh, what wife?
You mean you got more than one?
What's all this? Is he married?
Oh, gosh, I hope I didn't put my foot in something.
Why, you...
Oh, Bill, act your age, will you?
At my age.
Oh, wait a while. That ain't ladylike. And besides, your aim is bad.
Thanks, champ. And will you please explain to her that you were only kidding?
Sure, I was only kidding. But I'm not kidding now. Oh, Your Honor, I didn't start the fight. All I did was finish it.
Maxie is awful impulsive, Your Honor.
Please, Your Honor, I'm looking for Jimmy. What have they been doing to you, kid?
I don't know. I don't know nothing for sure.
Say, just what is all this?
That, Your Honor, is the tail half of the team Gilbert and Howard.
I regret to admit, Your Honor, that once I was associated with a character by the name of Gilbert. But when I found out that he...
Now, wait a minute, Shemp. You've got the guy all wrong. He was only putting on an act.
Yeah, he thought he was doing it for Jimmy's best good.
But he didn't really mean it when he said he didn't want me.
Oh, of course he didn't. And anybody except an old idiot would have known it.
Yeah, after you left, he was so broke up, he just disappeared.
Strike 2. 2 and 3.
Come on, get her in there. Strike him out. Come on, in with
Ball 4. Hit the wall. All right, batter up. Come on, let's go.
Come on, faint him out.
You're out! He's out! Come on, he's got him before the ball. It's hit his shot. Quiet! Alice said he was safe. He's out. He ran in just as the... Hello, Shemp.
Hiya, Billy.
Where's my tie again?
Well, I'll give it back to
No,
you.
I don't want it. You ain't mad at me no more?
Shucks, no. Give me a good swift kick. I got it coming to me. Go ahead.
Well, you see, I had to get other entertainment, but I guess I can afford them and you, too.
We don't want to be extra baggage for you to carry, Maxie.
Well, I'll be... At last we found them. Look. Look who's there.
I've got lots of money now. Me and Uncle Billy and Uncle Shep can go into our own business. We can even start our own nightclub.
No, Jimmy. We're not going to use any of your dough. That's for your education. Don't worry about us, Maxie. Shep and I will find something.
You have. Say, you guys are harder to find than Dr. Livingston.
We didn't do it, honest, we didn't.
No, there must be some
Dr.
mistake.
Hoople and Professor Nagel, I believe.
I don't get it.
My sponsor's been looking all over for you. He wants to sign you up.
Sign us?
You know that broadcast, that invention gag?
Oh, that was a mistake.
We were walking down the hall.
that
That guy gets rid of it.
He wants to build a show around it and give you both star billing.
Give a star, Billy?
Yes.
Well, would you like my autograph?
And now, Henry Aldridge.
Coming, Mother. Gee, I'm sorry, Kathleen. I can't go to the show tonight. You see, I was helping Father with a quiz question this morning. And he asked me, he said, Henry, what's the difference between a Japanese soldier and a woman's girdle? And all I said was, well, gee, Father, there's no difference. They both creep up on you, and it takes a yank to pull them down.
And now, ladies and gentlemen,
We got a secret to tell you, Jimmy.
Yeah?
Yeah, Dolores and me got married, so we could adopt you legally for Billy.
But it's all fixed now. The court appointed Uncle Billy my guardian.
Well, what do you know? I married you for nothing.
before we sign off, we bring back to our microphone the stars of the new Plume Feather Show, whom I know you've enjoyed, Billy Gilbert and Shemp Howard.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. This is our first radio show, and we were a little bit nervous, but we hope that you've liked this, and we hope that we can stay on the air for a long time. And now I want you to hear from my partner, Shemp Howard. Come in, Shemp.
Ladies. We're off the air.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, you here in the studio, you've been a swell audience. You've laughed in the right places, and we feel like we want to give you a little something extra. What'll we do, Shemp?
The old routine.
Yeah, we'll do our old vaudeville act.
You got the hardware?
Oh, you know I got everything right.
All right, throw it out there.
Now, here's what we're going to have you do. We're going to throw you out some little cotton balls. You throw them back to us, and we'll try to catch them on the end of our forks. Here we go. All right, let them come. Ah.